As the birds begin to fly south for the winter, members of the Lady Jacket golf team have sunk their final birdies and eagles of the 2011 fall season. They participated in a total of 7 tournaments this season, making their 2011 debut at the Anderson Invitational. Day 2's total made history as the best single-round team total since the program's reinstatement in 2006. Women's golf coach Craig Rudder now joins us. Coach, you started off the season in record-breaking fashion. How does a start like that impact your club?
Well, it's huge. It's really important to get off on a good start, and especially the last 4 years have been such a challenge and a new experience for me to see the slow progress of the program, and then to start out so well, to have 2 days where we were shooting under 400, which has always been a goal of ours. When you count the top 4 scores, you want to have your scores be under 400, and to do that the first day actually was our best score that we've had in the 5 years that I've coached the program, and then to turn around the next day and actually beat that was very gratifying. And at this point, and still, it isn't even a matter of wanting to win the conference, which would be a huge feather in our cap. It's just to try to improve daily and weekly.
Junior Phoenix Golnick from Oak Harbor, Ohio played a vital role in the history-making first weekend of the season. Her second round serves as her personal best for the season and one of DC's best 18-hole rounds of 2011. Phoenix continued to play strong all season long, but saved some of her best golf for last, as she led all DC golfers with the top 25 finish at the HCAC Championships. And guess what? We even caught up with Phoenix for a short chat.
Well, I plan to practice a lot more. With my injury, I had a lot of time to spend on putting, and that seemed to help me a lot. So I'll be putting a lot next year. My favorite was the conference tournament because we had the team back, and it was just really fun, and everyone was enjoying themselves, and we all did really good, and Coach was happy. I personally would like to shoot in the 80s more and possibly break the school record of 80. Also, I hope the team does a lot better, maybe get that 5th place or better.
Starting on September 13th, the Lady Jackets played 3 tournaments within the span of a single week. Up first was the John Spieth Memorial Tournament, where the Lady Jackets took 4th. They then traveled to Manchester for an 18-hole round on Saturday, bettering 3 teams to take 8th place. Next, it was DC Invitational time, where sophomore Sarah Westfall and junior Kelly Beard led the Jackets to a 2nd place team finish. Coach, describe to us the challenges involved with playing 3 tournaments within 6 days.
Okay, I'm not so sure that playing 3 matches that close together was a challenge. I think what was the challenge was trying to live up to the standards that we had started with, thinking that, okay, now we'll go out and we'll never shoot in the 400s again, and that wasn't to be. And the good competition. One of the tournaments was on a Tuesday, so in the middle of the week with tests happening and papers and classroom time missed, and there are a lot of things that factor in to maybe not playing as well as we could have or would have liked to. So that was part of the issue, I think, and really feeling a little bit of pressure to, hey, we need to up our standard here a little bit, and then hosting a tournament on our site, and the weather played a factor, but it did with everybody who played, and our score wasn't very good. So we were struggling a little bit to try to find out who we are and who our top players are. Really, we could have shuffled our top 4. Any one of them could have been our top golfer that day, and which is kind of a good thing to have. But we really didn't know really what our lineup looked like until the end of the season. So we had a good start. We had a rocky middle, plus some injuries. Phoenix hurt her foot and battled through it really strong for the conference tournament, which was exciting. We had some back injuries, just little nagging injuries that can plague you on the golf course. But we fought through those then to the end. So.
Tara Miller from Sydney, Ohio was the lone senior on the squad. She kicked her season off on a high note, shooting one of her best rounds of the season at Anderson. Tara also closed out her season in style, nearly matching her best round of the season in the second round of the HCAC Championships, which signaled her final round as a DC Yellow Jacket golfer. Tara spent a few moments with us to look back on her DC career.
Definitely the first thing that comes to mind is this year at Anderson. We went out there, we were like a whole new team from the previous years. This is my senior year, so it was exciting. I didn't play last year because of health problems, so we went out there and everyone I think shot their best score that they've shot since I've been a freshman. And it was our best team score, best individual scores, everything. Everyone was pumped, everyone was happy. We felt like, besides like a family, or besides the team, we were a family. We were all the best of friends that day. It was awesome. Well, it's not only being a golfer, but it's everything. It's being a student, being on campus all the time. I've lived this life for the past 4 years, so I'm not ready to change. During the off season, I'm kind of bored because I don't have a lot of stuff to do. And with golf, I see everyone, all my teammates every day. But without golf, when I see them on campus, it's really exciting. But knowing next year, I probably won't be around here that much. I'll be somewhere off at a real job. It's just going to be sad not seeing everyone every day. I don't think there's any pressure really. I think there was more pressure when I was a sophomore because there were only 2 sophomores and everyone else were freshmen. And there weren't any upperclassmen above us. So it was more scary then. I guess now I had my 3 little juniors below me and we were all really close and we all kept in contact over the summer. So they were fine and they helped out with everything with the new freshmen. And I don't think there's any pressure. We worked as a team and it worked out good.
Junior Kelly Beard from Waterville, Ohio also made some big contributions to the 2011 season. Kelly etched her name into the DC record books during the season's opening tournament at Anderson. Her second round individual total now stands as the best round total since the program's reinstatement. Kelly's 2-round total at the same tournament landed her just outside of the top 10 in the individual standings. She was also DC's leading golfer at the Manchester Invite. And sophomore Sarah Westfall from Covington, Ohio was another driving force for the Yellow Jackets all season long. Sarah sported the top individual Yellow Jacket score in over half of DC's tournaments. Sinking her final putt of her 2011 campaign, Sarah finished second for the team at the HCAC Championships. Both Kelly and Sarah are expected to return for 2012. So, Coach, what are your expectations for next season?
Well, we want to continue to get better, and the program is going in the right direction. It's kind of what I told the girls at the end. We got together and written to them about how proud I was of their efforts, especially in the tournament. And that was, a little concerning to us to where we are, where the program is, and what kind of our expectations are for ourselves and for the program, and then we're actually hosting the tournament this year. But we just want to build on the way we ended the season. The season kind of went into 3 spurts. We had the beginning where I was very pleased with the way we played together and was excited about our progress at Anderson, and then we had the middle of the season where we were struggling a little bit with different issues, and then we really brought our A game to the course on the conference tournament, ended up in 6th place, 3 strokes away from 5th place, which was really huge for us. Just a couple of things. We had never shot under 400 on our home course. It's a challenging course. Eagle Rock is a great course. We really love playing there. They're so accommodating to Defiance College. We couldn't be any happier with the program, the way it's going right now, and the relationship that we've built up with the people at Eagle Rock. They're fantastic. But we had not played real well. And then to come in and shoot have 2 days where we shot a sub 400 and have some of our best scores on that course was really exciting. I told the girls what was really fun was to actually be excited about the scores coming in. And knowing that, number one, we weren't going to be in last place. I kind of put the challenge to them the day before the tournament started. I said, just so you know how I feel about this, coming in last in our home tournament in the conference tournament is not an option. That's not acceptable. So we had to grind it out. We had to do whatever it took to make sure we didn't end up in last place. And we didn't. Out of the 8 schools, we ended up in 6th. We ended up 3 strokes away from 5th place, and really gave us some inspiration to go into next year and to build on that. So we're really excited about where the program has come. Even those first couple of years, it was all a learning, it was just a learning experience and growth and trying to feel confident about our game and what this level is all about. And we've come to a point now where the girls act like they belong, they look like they belong, they take the course like they belong, and they walk down the fairway and get on the tees and make their shots with everybody we're playing. So that's exciting. We belong now, and that's a good place for Defiance College to be.
Thanks, Coach, and thank you to Phoenix and Tara also. Well, the final scorecards have been signed for 2011. Be sure to tune in next season to see who among the Lady Jacket golfers looks to challenge the DC record books. We'll certainly be watching every swing of the way.